One, 2. Check me out right here, yo.
Yo, the sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, then we might as well shine together. Better now than never, business before pleasure. P. Diddy and the fam, who you know do it better. Yeah, right, no matter what, be airtight. So when you hear something, make sure you hear it right. Don't make an ass out of yourself by assuming I'm music keeps you moving. What are you chewing? You know that I'm 2 levels above you, baby. Love me, baby. I'ma make you love me, baby. Talking crazy ain't gonna get you nothing but choke. And that jealousy is only gonna leave you broke. So the only thing left now is God for these cats. And babe, you know you too hard for these cats. I'ma win cause I'm too smart for these cats. While they making up facts, you making up claps.
In the commission, you ask for permission to hit him. You don't like me, hit him while like he was with him. You heard of us, the murderers, most shady. Been on the low lately, the feds hate me. The sun is, they say my killing's too blatant. You hesitating, I'm in your mama crib waiting. Duct taping, your fam, destiny lays in my hands. Got lays in my waist. Francis, M to the is phenomenal. Gun rest under your vest, by the abdominal. Now a few bars so I can buy a few cars. Then I kick a few flows so I can pick a few holes. Excellence is my presence. Never tense, never hesitate. Even make a bit, real quick, real sick. Raw nights I perform like Mike. Anyone, Tyson, Jordan, Jackson, action, back guns, ridiculous. And I'm quick to bust if my ends you touch. Kids a girl you touch. In this world I clutch. 2 auto, Matos. Used to call me Fatso. Now you call me Castro. My rap flows militant. Y'all faggots ain't killing shit. Oops, Cristal, keep spilling shit. You overdid it, Holmes. You in the danger zone. You shouldn't be alone. Hold hands and say it like me. The most shady. Frankie baby. Fantastic. Graphic. Trying to make dough like Jurassic. Hard in with the smart kids who start shit. See me, only me. The underboss of this Holocaust. Truly yours, Frank White.
Real live shit from back to my people in the world. Where the fuck you at? Where my niggas is at? Where my niggas is at? Where the fuck my bitches at? Where my bitches is at? We got the real live shit from back to my people in the world. Where the fuck you at? Where my niggas is at? Where my niggas is at? Where the fuck my bitches at? Where my bitches is at?
Put your money on the table and get your math on. Break it down, split it up, get your laugh on. See you later, dog, I'ma get my stash on. There's a bag full of money that I get my ass on. I never lose the passion to go platinum. Said I live it up to all the cash on. Ain't that funny? Only use plastic, crafted to make classics. Hotter than acid, PD, blowing on your tape of CD. The Billboard killer, no team killer. The ammo is every channel. We've been hot for a long time, burning like a candle. What you can do is check your distribution. My song from Houston, like Scarface producer. You ain't gotta like me, you just mad cause I tell her how it is and you tell her how it might
be. We got this shit not tight, brass knuckles and flashlights, the heaters and the 2-seaters with 2 meters. Senoritas, kiss when you meet us. P. Diddy run the city, show no pity. I'm the witty one, Frank the crook from the brook. Maddie broke the neck of your coat connect. No respect, squeeze off to all y'all diminish. Shootouts for 20 minutes until we finish. Then it's to the loop, escape in the coupe, break bread with the kiss. Panero, chic loose, like Raw join them all. It ain't no replacing him, niggas step up. We just macing them, placing them in funerals. Criminals turn the valve to Brick City. Nobody come off like P. Diddy. Business wise, I play men, hard money on the island Cayman. Y'all just betray men, we spray men. Opposition, competition of the day and the life of the commission.
We got the real live shit from back to my niggas in the world. Where the fuck you at? Where my niggas is at? Where my niggas is at? Where the fuck my bitches at? Where my bitches is at? We got the real live shit from back to my niggas in the world. Where the fuck you at? Where my niggas is at? Where my niggas is at? Where the fuck my bitches at? Where my bitches is at? We got the real live shit from back to my niggas in the world. Where the fuck you at? Where my niggas is at? Where my niggas is at? Where the fuck my bitches at? Where my bitches is at? We got the real live shit from back to my niggas in the world. Where the fuck you at? Where my niggas is at? Where my niggas is at? Where the fuck my bitches at? Where my bitches is at? We got the real live shit.
What y'all niggas wanna do?
It's all fucked up now. What I'ma do now? Huh? What I'ma do now? It's all fucked up now.
Big it, it's gonna ride, big it, it's gonna big it. Yeah, it's another game show production, man. It is the Prince Pierre 9.5 live show. Y'all already know, man. We're gonna go and do a Cowboys game day recap presented by the game show. So people come on in here. I was planning on coming on at 11:30, but it didn't happen. Planning on coming on at 12:30. It didn't happen. But I came on here at 1. So it is what it is. It is what it is what it is. So, we just gonna get on into it and see what's up with it today, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk about a little bit about everything, man. National Football League. Also Dallas Cowboys 25-10 victory over the garbage pail, you know what I'm saying, of the Washington Commanders. I mean, we're not gonna hoop and holler over here. You just gotta be honest. Dallas is where they should be in the preseason football when doing the OTAs, doing training camps and mini camps, training camps, and somebody told you that they'd be 3-1 after the first stanza of the season, everybody would took it. All right, so this is nothing to really be hooping and hollering and talking about we're going all the way. No, Prince Pierre don't do that type of shit over here. We keep it 100 over here. All right, so we understand. We get into all that bullshit here in a quick second, you know. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So it's time for me to go on my little rant. I'm gonna start off right now. Where's it at? Boom. Yeah. And just let you motherfuckers know, you know. All right. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to get real. I'm gonna come back and get on this 100% cam up campaign. So it's all good, you know. We're doing right by the game. We eating right. We're doing what we need to be doing, you know. Yeah, we gotta go and get trimmed back up. Even though you don't see no hair on my neck and shit, but I gotta go get trimmed up again. We gotta keep it Chris trim, man. We trying to be a YouTube star and shit. So you gotta keep it legit up in this motherfucker. So let's get going. So, as we saw last night, let's start off over there last night. Over there in Tampa Bay. Motherfuckers been telling me, man, that Patrick Mahomes ain't don't do nothing without no motherfucking heat. Hell, man, I've seen like 4 games, man. The man done had 2 40-point games already. Yeah, they had some bullshit with the Colts, but they went in there with some disrespect. Yeah, they went in there with some disrespect. They just came from getting shut out, and they watched that offense on film, and they looked at that damn tape after they got shut out by the Jacksonville Jaguars, and, man, it was no motivation, you know what I'm saying, but Big Red Andy Reid to do. It was going to be hard to get them niggas up for that game. No excuse, they should have got up for it and beat that ass, but we know they dropped some balls in that game, too, dropped a couple touchdowns. So they came back with a motherfucking vengeance, though, because as we seen in the first 3 weeks, Tampa Bay wasn't giving up anything. Wasn't giving up nothing. And then Mahomes come into town and put a 40-burger on their motherfucking ass. 3 touchdown passes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of rushing by the running backs. Yeah, they beat shit out them son bitches. Beat them down. I think AFC is on notice now. The AFC on notice. AFC is on notice. Because that was a big, to go down there and run for 179 yards on the motherfucker. Yeah, Keller Moore, if you dedicate yourself to the run game over there when you play Tampa Bay, you might have opportunity to get some wins. But we'll get into the Cowboys in a sec. So you sit up here, nobody saw that coming. Now they saw might have been 27, 24 games. But ain't nobody saw no goddamn me 21 to motherfucking 3, 28 to motherfucking 10. I totally do agree with the sentiments of Shannon Sharp. Tom Brady didn't do shit yesterday. He didn't do a motherfucking thing yesterday. You got 31 points after them motherfuckers already got 41. No, sir. Not buying it. Like I told them motherfucking Tampa Bay fan, you knew you weren't going to the Super Bowl. You had Dallas on you. You had Dallas on your opening day schedule. They gave you a Groundhog Day effect. Y'all ain't going nobody super shit. Don't mean Dallas going neither. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean Philly going neither. You know what I'm talking about? So we'll see. Somebody got to come out this first quarter of the season. You know what I'm saying? You might have to wait till the 5th week because they got the extra game. But old school, first quarter, you ain't gonna learn nothing. You ain't gonna learn nothing until November. That's how you know who these teams are. Thought we knew who Jacksonville was. We thought we knew, you know what I'm saying, who Baltimore is. I think we know who Baltimore is. Again, John Harbaugh doing that whole ass shit again. He did that shit a couple of years ago. He did that shit a couple of years ago. He don't want to kick the bitch ass field goal. Yeah, I had to go and play race game now. You had Joe Flacco on that motherfucking field, bitch, you to kick the field goal, motherfucker. But now you got Superman Jackson, Jackson. You want the motherfucker to do it all. He got to win you to every goddamn game. Motherfucker, kick the funk ass field goal and send that damn defense back out there, man, and make them go stop some goddamn body. Put some, you know. Nah, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Buffalo now don't survive. They don't survive. Now they might be able to get it right. The Denver Broncos. Let's go and get with them. This was really the rant on about them motherfuckers. I picked them goddamn son bitches. I picked the Raiders to win too yesterday. Even though I don't fuck with no Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels ain't no head coach. And we also know that motherfucker, what's that motherfucker name? Oh, Nathaniel Hackett, he ain't no goddamn coach neither. Well, like I told them motherfuckers on Twitter, and the WhatsApp, Walmart is a brand name. They now the sons and daughters of Sam Walton and the Walmart group owns the team. So you got a brand name on the team, you might well get your brand name coach. Yeah, it's time to get your brand name coach. I'm telling you now, the next coach of the Denver Broncos will be Sean Payton. I'm telling you that right now for anybody doing it, because Sean Payton is going where it's stacked. They got a quarterback, got receivers, line, got a hell of a defense. Man, that's what Sean Payton going. And he's a brand name in the National Football League that's available. You ain't getting Belichick. You understand me? So you ain't getting McVay. I'm just saying, him the brand name Tomlin. That's a brand name, but ain't nobody, it is what it is. That's only 3 brand names of coaching right now. Mike McCarthy ain't no brand name. No, get fuck out of here with that. But when you think of goddamn, certain teams, you think of Pittsburgh, you think of Tomlin. You think of New England, you think of Belichick. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Because you already know that the Walmart group signed off on what? Cutting the check to motherfucking me, Hustle Wilson. He ain't doing no hustling right now. But guess what? You put Sean Payton goddamn means good at quarterback. He'll get that midline protection, and them Broncos will be somebody. So they going to have to get it. They're just going to have to chalk this shit up over there. They might go 8-9 or or 10-8 or some shit like that, or whatever, 10-7, which I don't see. If they lucky, but they better get the fuck out of the Hackett business. Hackett can't hack it, man. Better get you a brand name. Hackett, man, that's some old goddamn Mobile, Alabama bullshit, man. That's some old Mobile, Alabama bullshit, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's some old Mobile, Alabama bullshit right there, boy. No diss to Mobile, but that's some old backyard motherfucking me. Motherfucking fly for him while I got there, me dropping my goddamn trailer. So bitch ass out of my truck, and I'm gonna get it out of here, and it's gone. So, yeah. So now you little Noah, and then them bitch ass motherfucking niggas is hoes, man. I can't respect them motherfuckers over there and what they doing over there. Now I ain't really picked them to do nothing because like everybody was, people was anointing Denver, saying Denver's the next team up and all that old shit. It's still Kansas City. Hill didn't make them. You want to go back to some film? We don't saw the hell. If he made them, how the hell they lose to goddamn Cincinnati? If he made them motherfuckers, how in the hell they lose to Tampa? If he made them motherfuckers, how in the hell they lose? How the hell they only put 19 on Dallas at? Man, you don't get out here talking that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? So nah, man, y'all was putting too much stock on one man because Tyreek Hill was over there playing with motherfucking Alex Smith. Man, y'all better put some respect on Patrick Mahomes' name over there, man. Cause stop that whole ass shit, man. He actually won right now. Cause goddamn me, Rodgers is over there struggling. Just be real, and motherfucking and motherfucking Tampa Bay and Tom Brady struggling. So the number one quarterback in this goddamn game is goddamn me, Patrick Mahomes. Ain't no Lamar Jackson and ain't no goddamn Allen. Cause we're gonna go by the last 3 years of business, and then today, man, Patrick Mahomes, goddamn it, is sitting up that bitch with what 10 touchdowns on the season. Shit, he ain't turning the damn ball over like no fool. So y'all stop that motherfucking hate on Patrick Mahomes. But that's what y'all ass niggas do. Y'all goddamn me co-sign for him for like y'all did Steph Curry ass when he first came on the scene. Y'all fucking with him, and now y'all don't fuck with him no more. Y'all bandwagon ass nigga. But I seen goddamn Patrick Mahomes right off the bat, nigga. When I saw that nigga in the preseason game throw that motherfucking ball, I think it was against the Texans and shit. And that motherfucker lit them motherfuckers up. Texas was good at that time. And I said, shit, no, they got a quarterback over there. They got a franchise quarterback over there. Don't take me long back with these quarterbacks. I ain't got all day. I ain't finna watch. I don't get paid to watch film, nigga. Shit. So I watch games I want to watch. I watched that game last night and I see okay. I ain't finna pop off. I ain't even watched the whole game last night. Man, I watched that motherfucker 2018 and said it's time to turn it off. I don't give a fuck what Tampa Bay do. They ain't coming back. They ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Oh, let me get on into the damn Eagles and Jacksonville game. Hey, man, shit is what it is. Jacksonville ass came out there quick and it looked like it started raining and they was done. Soon the rain started coming down, they were done. 5 turnovers and shit. Second quarter business again for the Eagles. So it looked like you better survive the second quarter. They go off in the second quarter for some reason. Second quarter they go off. They don't, they start off in that second quarter and bust your head. So we're gonna see what's up with them. They got the Cardinals. I think they got the Cardinals this week. So we'll see. Cardinals, ain't no haps, So they kind of play the same game. So goddamn it, they kind of play the same game, but the Eagles see that already. So they're gonna be undefeated. They're gonna be 5-0 when Dallas come to town. So shit, it is what it is, And hey, gotta give Eagles, hey, fuck them niggas, fuck them niggas. I ain't getting shit. You know what I'm saying? All I got to say, these teams better go in there ready to go. That's all I can tell you. All day sucker, man. Go in there ready to go. Go in there ready to motherfucking go. That's all it really is in this game. Gotta be ready, So ain't nobody tripping, tonight, tonight's night. You got the goddamn Los Angeles Rams, man, heading on over there, man, to San Francisco, over there in Santa Clara, California. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got a McVay. You know what I'm saying? And Kyle Shanahan special. You know, quarterbacks are not to be desired. Defensive, you know, top 7 defense. I think the other one was top 10 defense in the league. You know what I'm saying? Going at it. You know, a robbery. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a little bit of a robbery. You know, uh, we know what happened in the NFC Championship last year. Niggas over there had a punt waiting on it. He dropped the punt, but it was an interception. You know, and the rest was history. We know what happened in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So they end up being the champ. You know, 2 back-to-back home teams, one NBA, NFL championship, Super Bowl. I don't know what the NBA in my mind, but it is. You know, I can probably talk about that not today, but one other day. It's getting close to the NBA season. We'll do something about that too. Who I think is gonna take it again. And what I see, you know, with them teams, I'll be able to really see those teams tonight. I'll watch that game tonight. I didn't see opening night, and I wasn't interested in that game against Denver because I pretty much knew it was gonna be a boring ass game. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't watch that shit last week. And Garoppolo was fucking up in Denver. And Denver was getting lucky to even have a win. So I don't know what was up with the 49ers, but the 49ers 2-2 on the schedule. And goddamn, well, no, they 1-2. My bad, 1-2 on the schedule because they lost opening day. You know what I'm saying, in Chicago, and they lost, and they forgot who they beat, but they beat somebody. You know, when Garoppolo came back, when homeboy got hurt, and then they lost to Denver. You know what I'm saying? So they all right. So as I see this game is concerned, man, it's gonna be wild, but I kind of feel the 49ers in this game. 49ers kind of own them motherfuckers. You know, they just on them in the right game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they just dropped the ball. So they ain't on them in the right game. So, you know, hey, I don't think LA give a fuck about losing to them, but I think this year they're gonna have to go on and beat them. But they won't beat them in Santa Clara. I think it'll be a split this year. All right. With the not the Raiders, the Rams in the 49ers. And 49ers are gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 49ers gonna win like a motherfucker, man, you know. Yeah, man, you know, got much respect and love to pass the $40 in the game. Look, I see, I show my face now, everybody wanna come holler at me. When I'm just doing just a motherfucking motherfucker won't goddamn fuck with me now. So I know I gotta cam up. So what I do experiment with YouTube a little bit. I do a little experiments with them. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna cam up right now. Shit, your motherfucker wasn't fucking with me. I came up, I got 3 people in the goddamn book. I'll be growing up, man, get 100 people in this motherfucker. But anybody want to holler at me, man, let me set my shit up a little bit. You know, anybody want to holler at me, man, let me see, can I do it, man? It's tripping. Hold on, oh, shit. I got to cut this on right quick just to do what I need to do. So it might be a little background noise, but I have to do it. So, come on, man. I need you to set me up. For some reason, I be wanting to invite people in and chop it up with me on this football. And for some reason, oh God, it won't let me do it. I'll figure that out though. I feel like I give me a mouse though for this motherfucker. For some reason, it won't let me do it. And I did it a couple of times, and I might not be hitting this bitch right. It's always something. Well, we're gonna cut you off because we don't want the background noise. But I'm gonna get that motherfucker pasted up there for y'all. Yeah, I get it there pasted. But yeah, because I know what I gotta do now. So, but yeah. So as I seen it, I'm just capping the 4 games that I predicted. You know, I don't do the whole league. I just do 5 games that I like. But I will talk about a team, man. I'm you know, it's a rant. So I was on Mace Taggart yesterday, and I brought up an interesting point yesterday because I do think in this football, I think it's easy to come to me like that. And we were talking about, you know, Baltimore with the bullshit. They don't want to pay the nigga over there. You know, they don't want to pay Jackson, Lamar Jackson. Yeah, that's how I said, asking Lamar Jackson. So they don't want to pay Jackson, his money. And I said, well, hell, who's scoring points in the league? Who's scoring points in the league, right? Who's scoring points in the league? We're going to start sharing some screen now. Ain't gonna get to it. I got to play around with it because we can't put that on. I fuck everything up. I do that. So, and I said, well, fuck it. I said, these niggas, and I said, these niggas hell. And so I said, these niggas him. Right? Now, I said the Detroit line. I said, because somebody first they was talking about the Houston, Texas. And he ain't going to that bullshit. And no disrespect to Houston, Texas. It's a good place to live, Houston, great place to be at and all that. But their offense is a little left to be desired. And they might not want to come back into the black business of quarterbacks. But I said I had to find a team that all they need to do is just fix the defense and get a quarterback. Because we can come down here and look at this motherfucker here, man. Jared Goff, he putting up the numbers, man, but he threw a pick. They you can see up there, man, they were bullshit with that defense terrible, boy, that defense terrible. I think they got a good coach and all that up there. I think Detroit got a good coach with Mr. Campbell up there, Dave Campbell. They just ain't got no D. And Aaron Glenn got to get it done over there, man. Yeah, Robley, man, Robley. You got to get it on over there, man. And that's defensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions, by the way. I don't know who their offensive coordinator is. He's some new motherfucker. But but they need to get off to better starts. But I said, who you think will cut the check? Who you think will cut the check real motherfucking quick? I say, shit, Detroit. Lamar Jackson on that fast ass motherfucking track in Detroit. Now Detroit got to do is go get defense. That's all they got to do. And they got money on the cap to spend. Shit. I said, hell, he don't want to go to Detroit. Hey, he want to get paid, right? Yeah, shit. Hell, he a superstar quarterback, right? Yeah, well, goddamn it, go make somebody great. Then you look at the damn division. We can go look at the division now. That's to be funny. That's to be funny. We can go look at this damn division. NFC North. The NFC North division. Old school, the NFC North division. Ain't nobody impressed with no motherfucking Minnesota Vikings. Ain't even nobody impressed with no goddamn. Even though they got the bad man, they ain't impressed with that. Man, they down there lost to a fourth round rookie quarterback named Zeppy. Hell, Zeppy look like a Better Call Saul. Look like a Better Call Saul goddamn episode. Man, they finna get pimped on by Zippy. So, these motherfucking niggas here in the badge, you ain't trying to buy that. But you gonna sit up here and tell me that Lamar Jackson in 2020 motherfucking 3, if the Baltimore Ravens don't want to cut no motherfucking check, that you don't think the Lions will give up 2 first-round picks and get that bullshit golf out of town? And I'm gonna go on to the damn rosters over here. Gonna pull up these nigga roster. Yeah, y'all niggas don't know nothing about these motherfuckers. They got some talent over there, man. They got some talent over there, man. They got 2 backs. Look at the back. Look at the back. Look at the back. They got a back named Jamal Williams. Look at that motherfucker having 5.7 yards a carry. They still ran the ball and they were down. Then they run around that motherfucker 2 goddamn touchdowns. And look, and they got a nigga on the wide receiving coach. I don't know where he at. They ain't showing him. They got some nigga named T.J. Hawkinson. That nigga caught 8 touchdowns, 8 catches, 179 yards. I don't know where St. Brown at. He must was hurt or something. But I got another guy named Amon St. got some talent over there. And they got a motherfucker that was reported to be the best wide receiver coming out of this past drive, coming on out of there of the Alabama pimping of Nick Saban, coming out of that stable, and his name is Williamson. I know his whole name, but they ain't got him, but I can go find him. And we'll go pull it up, you know what I'm saying? They number one, they number 2 pick. Yeah, man. They'll go pull them niggas up. We don't want to do that. We want you to black out. Yeah, man. Yeah, Lions 22 draft pick. Yeah, there you go. They took the damn defensive lineman. Then they turned around and took Jameson Williams. Yeah, Jameson Williams, baby. Yeah, we're going to get ignorant and show you some of this nigga highlights. We won't play him long. So we'll go over there and holler at Jameson Williams. There you go, Jameson Williams. So you got any highlights of this nigga? We just want a 2-minute highlight. We don't give a fuck about that. I don't want to hear a 2-minute highlight. We'll play this here.
Mechanics of officiating. Young back in the end zone again on 3rd and 5. That question might have to wait because there goes Jameson Williams to the house. Touchdown, Alabama.
Yeah, that nigga there. Yeah, we ain't gonna play it long. We can get you right off the board.
2nd and 2.
Come on here. You ain't gonna get me with the bullshit.
Looks.
Yeah, that's true. That's what we want to see a home. We saw a home run. We saw the red zone. Yeah, ran quick out there. That nigga there bad motherfucker. He go nothing.
Now Young back to the
air. He go nothing.
Across the middle. Oh, what a catch.
Watch this. Watch this.
Williams.
This is what I'm talking about.
Running.
Yeah, that's what they got. That's what they got coming on deck. Yeah, we done. We done.
Big Bourgeois will kick off. Jameson Williams to receive.
This game. Yeah. You trying to tell me I just showed you a nigga that just goddamn me, and they got Amon St. Brown, and they gonna have Williamson coming in. They got 2 running backs. You know what I'm saying? They got Williams and a nigga named Swift. We don't give a fuck about the tight end over there. Because who gives a fuck about the tight end over there? And you go put that motherfucker over there, Lamar Jackson, in the truck. They'll kill it. Aaron Rodgers might well get the fuck on out of the division, dog. Yeah, he might well go and retire. Yeah. And guess what? Well, I ain't gonna say the Detroit Lions gonna beat the Green Bay Packers this year. But Green Bay Packers best go some points. Shit, you best go some points. Minnesota shut them down, but they blew that game. I don't know what the hell they did in that game. I'm just telling y'all this game, man. I'm telling you this NFL. I just use Cowboys, man, just to promote, Yeah, man. We have to use that fair use doctrine because they're not going to get me with the dumb shit. Yeah, just show you a little bit. I ain't going to show you enough, though. I'm just going to show you enough. Yeah, I ain't going to do too much. I'm just going to show you enough. How about that? So, yeah, man. So that's what I was talking about. Man, not Detroit. Detroit shit said, nigga, you niggas ain't watching no football. You going by the name. You ain't going by the game. Yeah, they 1-2. Yeah, they might not win 7 games. But them motherfuckers gonna be entertaining over there, boy. Cowboy better watch out for them. Shit, they better not be over there bullshitting because it's Detroit line. Better watch that film. Shit. Those some bitches can score. And they goddamn put 45 on them goddamn niggas. They lost though, because they defense suck ass. It used to be 100. Their defense is terrible. And the only motherfucker that gave the goddamn Eagles any problems was them motherfuckers. Ain't nobody gave Eagles problems. But them motherfuckers that. They threw a pick 6 and shit. So that what fuck them. So they all right over there. I'm just telling y'all, man. Now there's a chance that that them people over there in Baltimore are dumb enough, not to pay Lamar Jackson, then and then he gonna be on the open market, and guess who gonna go bid for him? Now he might not want to go over there, but hell, he gonna be in the dome, and he already play over there in a cold environment in Jacksonville. I mean in Baltimore. So all he gotta do, hell, and he got another dome he playing dealing with the Minnesota Vikings, so he ain't got to go, but he ain't got to get in, got to play in the he ain't got to play with in Lambeau and motherfucking me, Chicago. And every other year you're gonna get a September game or October game in Lambeau. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna freeze your nuts off every year there. So every other year you got to go freeze your nuts off in Lambeau, or over there in Soldier Field. Now you get that nigga on the fast track. Now you talking about the Michael Vick experience. Now you be over there pumping over there the Lamar Jackson experience. I'm just telling y'all, man, that's what we do over here. We prognosticate and predict what we gonna think gonna happen in the future. We just don't come here and just talk about these games. Shit, I already gave you 2 prognostications. Now, that's only if Baltimore don't up to get out the Lamar Jackson business. You know, so that's on them. So, that's pretty much it with our the rant about, what I saw in the National Football League, So, we're going to get in the second half of it, man. The Dallas Cowboys. We'll talk about them. We'll really talk about them today. So, we already know what happened with them, you know what I'm saying, pretty much. Everybody know what they did. 25-10, Dallas Cowboys couldn't run the ball. But get what they did. They got the attempts. And that's what the key. Like old Paul Sayers said, it's about the attempts in the run game. Because you keep you play good defense and you keep attempting on the run game, that's gonna set you up to get home runs. If you still committed to the run, you'll be able to win. And that's Dallas Cowboy football. That old high flying act and shit that they was trying to run with Dak and Romo, that ain't the history of the Dallas Cowboys. All our Super Bowls came out of running game and great quarterback behind it. Roger Staubach, you know what I'm saying? He won the Super Bowls. Who he had in the backfield? You know what I'm talking about? He had that one nigga, I forgot his name. Then he had Tony Dorsett. All right. Then he turned around and now Emmett. No, bitch said. He ain't gonna say no more. Went 0-2 without the motherfucking, 29 years ago. So on his shit. And then every time Dallas had any kind of success, relevant success, if they had run the ball, when they had Marion Barber and Felix Jones. Felix Jones, not Felix Jones, Marion Barber and Julius Jones. And then they came back in 09, they had Marion Barber, all right, and Felix Jones a little bit, but he didn't do too much. And then they came again in 2014, they had DeMarco. And then they went on into 2016, they had Zeke. Now, the problem with Dallas is they ain't never able to put up back-to-back years dedicated to the run game. All right? There need to be some every day. You need to get an identity. And you come fuck with us, you have to abandon the run a little bit. Yeah, you might have to abandon the run a little bit for a moment just get back in the game so you can get your 7 pumps and so you can get back to running it. But the way the Dallas Cowboy defense is playing, at the number 8 scoring defense in the league before yesterday, you only yielded 10 points. So you probably done moved up, you know what I'm talking about, to the top 5 now. You know what I'm saying? So defense is not giving up points. And they're not giving up anything in the passing game. Okay. Now, let's get real. You only played the dumpster fire of Washington, and nobody believes in anything going on in New York. Period. Nobody believes in anything going on up there but Judge and the Yankees. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't believing nothing else going on up there in New York right now. And 3-1. Okay. We're gonna see what you do when you go on up there to London and holler at Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Beat them, and okay. Even though, yeah, because I don't see it. And then they got injuries. So, and then Dallas, they beat Cincinnati. As long as Cincinnati keep winning, that win goes more impressive. And And Cincinnati's been scoring 20s ever since. Only game they ain't scoring no 20s was against the Dallas Cowboys. So, when we break down that game yesterday, they couldn't run the football, but they was able to goddamn me get the ball vertical down the field, got 2 pass interference calls legitimate, hit 2 bombs, hit another bomb to Noah Brown, and then we see that and 2 interference calls, because Gallup got right back in the game, and they put him right to work because he was ready to go. He was 100% healthy. That's why he showed out like that, like he did. No rust, because he was ready. They're kind of giving you a little idea what's going to pretty much happen with Dak Prescott coming up. They're going to make sure that motherfucker can play, because they already know he bring him back off injury. You're going to give a game away first game anyway. So Dallas know that. That's why Jerry said cornerback controversy. He ain't pulling that motherfucker off. He ain't pulling Cooper Rush off that field until he lose a game. And what I mean lose a game, he won these next 2 games. But if he win these next 2 games, which I don't believe they will. I hope they do. I don't see it. I hope for a split, in the situation. However they get it, because they got Philly coming home anyway. So they're late in the year. So they need to get a split, And as I see fit, if you win these next 2 games, then you can bring Dak back against Detroit. You bring Dak back, bring him back against Detroit, because you got Detroit and you got Chicago. Then you got, Green Bay to Minnesota. All right. So you might well bring it back against Detroit and them. That's when I bring Dak back. So if Dallas wins on Sunday, Dak will not come back until the Lion game. And actually, that's smart, because that kind of game, litmus test for your defense. You can kind of go in there and dedicate yourself to the run game. Ain't gonna be that much pressure on him, so you can get him back into game shape. All right, and get him back in the fold. Because if he got to come in that motherfucker and try to save, we don't want him to do that. So this game coming up is a big game they need to win, and then the Philly game, it'll be a cooking with gas game. It's which is a big game. We want to beat them, but we just want we got to get the split in which way we can get it. I ready to get it today. Them trying to and fight and clawing for it tomorrow. So get it on this Sunday. We're gonna be able to see what them Rams gonna be able to do against that defense. And Dallas gonna have to shut the run down coming up. I'm tripping. We ain't playing the 49ers. My bad. Playing the Rams. They can't run the ball. They can't let them run though. But as I watched the game, Cooper Rush got lucky, but they were holds. Because where the ball was got intercepted, it was going to the guy, and the guy got healed. So we throw that out. But Dallas only averaged 2 yards a carry. And goddamn Zeke got 2 yards a carry, I think 2.4. And goddamn Pollard averaged like 0.8. Didn't even get a yard. Yes, I think we're going to stop that bullshit. Look like when somebody want to stop Dallas' run and goddamn me, and they sold out to the run. The Commanders sold out on the run. They had them motherfuckers in the box. They was covering up every gap, and they sold out. And then Cooper Rush was able to what? Beat simple one coverage. The only thing you can play is cover one. Can't play shit else. So he got him in cover one. And he was able to get Gallup, 2 interference calls, going vertical down the field. He was able to get Noah Brown, and he was able to hit, CD Lamb. That's what the running game do for you. You see what happened yesterday. You see what happened last night when you run the football and you got a dynamic quarterback. You get 40. You get 40 burgers on the board when you can run the football, because nobody wants to be ran on. Getting run on is a devastating situation. That's guy getting pumped every play because it's coming. See, a run game, you know what's coming. You know, you know what's coming. So you got to get off the block and get disengaged and get to the goddamn motherfucker. You know, and get to the back. Because he gonna gouge you. And if you can't stop it, it's gonna happen all day. Then they catch your ass walking up. They pump action pimping. Pump action pimping. Yeah. That's play action passing for you dumb niggas. Pump action pimping. Down the field on your motherfucking ass. It ain't gonna be nice. You know. And yeah, so the offense, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they kind of start off a slow kick field goal, but we're not asking that guy to do too much. You know, they're gonna have to get a little more creative with the offense early. They need to get interpreting some tall sweeps, some jet sweeps, run that guy on a couple of streaks and a couple of posts. You know, I understand you got Gallup and shit back, but hell, you can take Noah Brown out and put goddamn Turpin in there on that moment. Yeah, give Turpin about 10 snaps a game on offense. I'm telling you right now, I ain't finna put no blasphemy, but they put that guy on some wide receiver routes, let's let him run 2 routes, a 9 and a motherfucking 7. You know, yeah, that's all you need to run, 7 and 9. That's all I need to run 2 routes. I don't need that man to run no whole route tree, cause I got 3 motherfuckers running. I can give me one guy that can goddamn me run a legitimate 7 and 9. Everybody can run, and everybody on that goddamn receiving coach can run a legit 7 and 9. Yeah, that's what they got there. That's how you get creative with the offense. You get creative with offense with personnel, formations, and personnel. That's how you get creative. You know, what we're gonna do one day? We're gonna talk about some old school offenses in the NFL. What offense they still run today? They still running offense that's ran in the 80s and the 70s. They still run them offense today. And I'm just telling y'all right now, that's what they got to do if they want to get to the ultimate level. Your defense is gonna keep you in a football game. All right, you know what I'm saying? Keep you around. They're not gonna let nobody just do any goddamn thing they want to motherfucking do over there. And I already know y'all niggas over there talking about Diggs. I know you niggas over there talking about Diggs. Yeah, salute to Mr. Motherfucking Stacks. You know about Diggs. They be hating on Diggs every week, man, because Michael Irvin went out there and ran his mile. And they put him in a Deion space and shit, man. You know, I need Michael Irvin to stop this. You know, I just need Michael Irvin to stop. A couple Mike, he was a bad motherfucker in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? You took care of your business. You know, we know you got high on a motherfucker, man. You know, you had a good time in Dallas. You was a real nigga in Dallas. Yeah, Michael Irvin was one of the realest niggas in Dallas. I give Michael Irvin that. Michael Irvin was one of the realest niggas ever playing the Dallas Cowboy uniform. You know, yeah, the good, the bad, and the ugly of the nigga population. That was Michael Irvin. He was everything. He was the best definition of a nigga. You understand? So yeah, man, these motherfucking niggas, man, you know what I'm saying, is run their motherfucking mouth, right? And last year, and then I go in my goddamn Discord, man, let me tell me, man, what's up, Prince, with that Michael Irvin shit, man? I say, hey, first of all, man, you know what I'm saying, I don't know why y'all pay Michael Irvin any mind. You know who the true cowboy aficionado is, you know what I'm saying, in the world. I know some guys that are probably bigger than me, you know what I'm saying, that do, you know, but man, I keep it 100 with these Cowboys, and I'm entertaining with it. And man, I said, what Michael Irvin say? He said, Michael Irvin said that Tavon Diggs. I said, Tavon Diggs is who? Who? He prime. He ain't no motherfucking prime, man. I said, man, y'all niggas don't stop. Then there's another nigga gonna go in the room and run along with what Michael Irvin saying. I said, man, you can't do that. Michael Irvin have your ass out here looking like you smoke crack for real, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, Michael Irvin was a free base, smoke crack. Yeah, y'all niggas gonna be out there following Mike. You gonna be smoking that shit. No disrespect to Mike, man. But you gonna be looking like you smoking crack, man. You can listen to that nigga. I don't co-sign that shit, man. I don't be comparing these niggas to Canton, man. Now, I might tell you what Dallas need to do, you know what I'm saying, to get to that level. And that's what I'm gonna do today. So, yeah, these niggas, Don't go around there and talk about he's motherfucking. That nigga ain't no motherfucking Dion, man. First of all, they attack him too goddamn much, be Dion. Mm-hmm. That nigga don't goddamn me return no motherfucking points. We got Turpentine over there in Dallas, number 9. Turpentine. So he ain't doing that. That nigga ain't finna run now. I'll put some snapping down. That damn nigga, Diggs, man, fuck this. We gonna go pull Diggs up, nigga. We gonna go pull Diggs for the time up and all this shit, nigga. We not finna be playing with you, nigga. I'm tired of you goddamn nigga. And Diggs my guy. I like when we drafted. I know what kind of nigga Diggs is. Hold on, I gotta goddamn go, y'all still see me. Y'all niggas gonna stop there, man. Y'all niggas is gonna stop this bullshit. Yeah. Y'all gonna stop fucking with me, man, with this Diggs shit, man. You niggas wanna run y'all motherfucking mouth. So we're gonna first go to Diggs motherfucking 40 time. That's what we wanna find out. You damn niggas is running y'all motherfucking mouth on Diggs. Now, I've been gonna pull him up. I might have saw it. So, yeah, there I go. So here's Diggs 40 time, man. Here's Diggs motherfucking 40 time and shit, right? That nigga runs a 4.2, nigga. Nigga, the linebacker faster than that, nigga. Hell, you talking about, you know who that nigga is? That line-ass nigga name, that line, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucking beast at number 11. Yeah, number 11. At number 11 run a 4.3 in the game. So stop this. You know what Dion ran at the combine? They ran a 4.2 sap. Diggs ain't no 4.2 nigga. So Diggs ain't no 4.2 nigga, right? Go back. Diggs ain't no 4.2 nigga. Y'all running around here talking about he denied Dion Sanders. No. He's the first Tavon goddamn Diggs. That's what I need him to be. Now, he made some plays yesterday. He did good. Yeah, he did good yesterday. He made 3 goddamn plays, made an interception, and he had 3 pass defenders. He held that motherfucker, McCarron, to 2 catches for 17 yards. So I don't want to hear nothing about, he doing good. He has got better. Mr. Tavon has increased his motherfucking bang. I can't hate on him. We can't hate on Mr. Dead. Yeah, we can't hate on Mr. Dead, man. Y'all niggas can hate on him all you want to and say he ain't no good corner. Last year, he was an interceptor. He was going after everything he could find. This year, he's chilling out, and he's just playing, and he's just covering now. He learned that you got to cover. Picks will come. You might only have 5. You might only get 5 interceptions, but you might have 25 pass defended. Back down. That'll get you an all-pro selection. Yeah, that'll get you an all-pro. Now, when they don't fuck with him, when people come and tell me that you can't throw on him, when he becomes a corner that you don't fool with, then we can goddamn talk about it. He has to see he's not prime time because he's not regarded as the number 1 corner in the league. So why would you call this nigga prime or baby prime and this nigga's not even the number 1 corner? You over there talking about a nigga named Jalen Ramsey. Well, guess what? Mr. Tavon Diggs. Oh, yeah, I know when to talk about a motherfucker. Man, I know when to talk about a player. Guess what? Cucurella. Going on up against the Buccaneers defense of the Rams, where they got your boy, Aaron Donald, and they got Feminine Ramsey on the outside. Mm-hmm. That's why I call him Feminine Ramsey, better known as Jalen Feminine Ramsey, on the outside. And then you got Diggs going up against Cooper Kupp. Ooh. Yes, now Diggs got opportunity for some defensive prosperity that week. All right. But they want to sit up in here and want to put too much on the man plate. You know, y'all want to put that motherfucking, y'all want to put that root in the $2 on the nigga plate. Y'all want to put y'all want to put the chicken legs and chicken feet and chicken heads and chicken beaks all on the nigga plate. Y'all don't want to put all the bullshit on the plate, man. Y'all want to goddamn me want to run this Ponzi scheme and sit around here and do all kind of unforeseeable commentary that makes absolutely no sense, which is on the contrary of truth. So y'all need to stop this. Let that man grow. This man is in his third year as a cornerback in the league. That man was an all-pro second year in the league. Now he's in his third year in the league and he has gotten better. Yeah, he let a nigga one-handed on him. But guess what? Look like every time somebody make a catch on him, they always making a great catch on him. Yeah, they ain't making no routine with that nigga. Yeah, you're going to get on out there, man, use your finger and all that old shit. Yeah. But he blessed, man, to have that vantage pass rush in front of him. So we'll find out, but we'll take you out, Mr. Diggs. They want to put too much on you, man. I don't do that over here at the game show. We don't do that here. We ain't finna come up in this motherfucker talking about he the next prime time Deion Sanders. Oh, he's the next Rod Wilson. He's the next Michael Haynes. He the next Darrell Reeves. All I want him to be is be better than Jalen goddamn Ramsey. That's what I want him to be. I want him to take the number one corner spot from Jalen goddamn Ramsey. That's what I want him to do. Be the number one corner, bar none, in today's National Football League cornerback race. Be the number one corner. And he ain't the number one corner right now. Where you rank him? He a top 5 corner. He about 5. But there's some guys dropping, man, like a bad motherfucking habit. But I just hope that by January, y'all gonna have to say, God damn, that nigga can intercept, that nigga can cover, that he is the best corner in the league. That's it. But we ain't calling that nigga prime because you know how long you gotta be the best corner to be prime time? You gotta do that shit for at least 8 years. He ain't been the best corner because me had all them 11 picks. You didn't give him the best corner designation. He got the all-pro designation, but he ain't get the best corner designation. I was still putting niggas in front of him. So we know that getting them interceptions don't do it. Diggs played 4 games and he got 2 interceptions. Yeah. So it looked like he's on the pace to have 8 picks. That's good. That's good for him. That's good. So, unless he lets somebody get dumb and want to goddamn get ignorant and let him get another 3 interception game again. And Matthew Stafford is one of them type of quarterbacks that'll give you that'll throw 4 interceptions. Yeah, he'll throw 4 interceptions in a goddamn game. Yes, he will. But we ain't predicting that game. We just talking. And we'll see what they do tonight. Yeah, we'll see what they do tonight. Yeah. But we'll stop sharing. Yeah, the man running 4-2, and you talking about prime. Get out of here. So we don't do that over here, man. We don't do that here at the game show. We do not over-evaluate player. We do not overreact off gameplay. Now we even keep it, man. I'm a man that's a fan of the Dallas Cowboys, but I'm gonna keep it 100. You know, I know what they ain't done in a long motherfucking time. So I curb my enthusiasm, for them. I ain't looking for them to let me down because hell, they've been letting down. So yeah, I'm immune to them not winning no Super Bowl now. So they gonna have to get to the next level. Another guy I want to talk about. I ain't doing my player talk. I'm gonna break down some players. We gonna go back and share screen again. We gonna go find another nigga. Yeah, we gonna go find another nigga, man. I ain't talking about obvious niggas and shit. I don't do that. Everybody know about Michael Parsons. But there's another nigga, man, I gotta talk about. And who is that nigga? Yeah, I'm gonna go find him. Mm-hmm. And that nigga name is... American football player, nigga named Tyler Smith. We're gonna go highlight him. We can't show no highlights of him, but there you go, that nigga there. Huh? We come on back. Yeah, that's that Mr. Tyler Smith over there at the left tackle position. They had a plan. Dallas had an ideal plan for him. They had the Ogden strategy for him. Not saying he's Jonathan Ogden. The Ogden strategy is when you draft a goddamn tackle and you already got a left tackle, you just put the young guy at guard, and then his second year he goes to tackle, which is left. Well, what we have seen is that nigga, Mr. Tyron Smith, couldn't last. So they go and they get Tyler Smith. They got Tyler Smith, moved him outside. Then they turned around and they went and got an enemy of the state. Oh, let me do this. They went and got an enemy of the state, right? And they go and get this nigga here. Yeah, there go it. But see, Dallas didn't do nothing dumb like everybody thought Dallas was gonna do. So everybody thought that when that Dallas got Jason Peter, they thought that they was gonna put that motherfucking Tyler Smith back at guard. And no, because Tyler already at tackle, he gonna stay there. So they gone and move Tyler Smith. They gone and said, we gonna move Peters at guard. Now yesterday, they tried to put Connor McGovern back in the game, and they had to pull that motherfucker and put Peters back in the game. Running game didn't do nothing because the Washington football team Commanders sold out on it, so it wasn't getting done. But we know that the Rams ain't selling out no run. So, because they believe that they can stop the run with their front seven. Commanders wasn't trying to hit. Their little Bama boys was on that air. And the Bama boys, Allen and them other niggas. Yeah. And they wasn't trying to hit. But Dallas still won by 15. So they went on over there and got Peters, man. They got Peters inside, man. They moved him closer to the ball, you know. And Dallas has been doing very well, you know. They just had one of their worst games, you know, that they had, you know, had their worst game. But they're good. Ain't nobody worrying about it, you know. Man, go that nigga there sign with the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He'll be back up at the Lincoln Financial Field in 2 weeks, ready to goddamn roll. I need Zeke and Pollard to run over them motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. That's when the fanboy gonna come at me that week. I get ignorant when I play them. Oh man, I hate the Eagles. You know, I don't like him. He used to be Eagle, but now I gotta use him. He's in it, you know. And we're not trying to hear this bullshit. You know, we're not really trying to sit up in here man in head right now. You know, Cowboys need to be mad. Mm-hmm. You know, they need to be mad. They need to be ready to go. They need to be ready to go. This is respect. We is on Dallas has got 2 games on the road called respect tour, man. Yeah, they got to go on the respect tour right quick, man. Cause you ain't gonna be. I want to go up in the goddamn SoFi. And I want them Cowboys to goddamn maul, goddamn it, rip the horns off around. Yeah, I do. I want them to beat the shit out them motherfuckers like they stole something, man. And they have. And it kept you from being where you want to be. So I need that nigga, huh? Mm-hmm. I need that nigga to really come with it. Yeah, I need that nigga there. Mm-hmm. I need that nigga there, Michael Parsons, to act a motherfucking fool. Coming up week. I need that nigga to go out that motherfucker and whoop the shoes off them Rams. Well, whoop the hubs off them Rams. Mm-hmm. We ain't trying to hit it. We're trying to goddamn put the stake in a Ram's throat. We finna move them around, Ram fan. We ain't fucking with you niggas. We tired of the bullshit and that. Yeah, we need that Vontage's defense. That number 8 starting defense, man, to get out there motherfucker and get busy. Now let me move into the dynamics of the controversy at the quarterback position in Dallas. Is it a controversy? Not yet. Mm-hmm. How can it be a controversy in Dallas? This how it could be a controversy in Dallas. The next 2 weeks, Cooper Rush goes up in that goddamn SoFi, going up against a top. I'm telling you what he got to do for it to be a controversy. I ain't saying it's going to be done. I'm telling you what he got to do to be a goddamn controversy. Different motherfucking talking point. If Cooper Rush run up in that goddamn SoFi and throw for 320 and they beat the shit out the Rams, pretty much do what the Buffalo Bills did to the Rams on opening night, which was Thursday. Yeah. People start, they should have make you go, Then it starts. Got to think, And then after that, he got to go in the Lincoln Financial Field. The next week. And pretty much do the same damn thing. Then that's when the controversy has begun. Because then that motherfucker be, 6-0. Went up against, he done beat it. The AFC champ, the Super Bowl champ, and everybody is 2022 Super Bowl champ. Because you want to crown their asses. Then a controversy will begin. And Dallas will be 9-0 in the goddamn division. Halfway to sweeping that motherfucker a goddamn again. So, and then guess who they got on the schedule out of that? Told you. The Lions, the Bears, the Packers, and the Minnesota Vikings. And everybody can probably look at their record and think 3-1. All right. But I think what will happen in my prediction, if Cooper Rush do the improbable to the haters and prognosticators, the impossible, going 2-0 in these next 2 game stretch, these 120 motherfucking minutes of football, these 6 hours, these motherfucking 8 quarters against these supposed to be dominant, high-powered teams. Either they dominate on defense or they're high-powered on offense. You can pick it which goddamn parable or probable outcome that can come. And then we turn around and see that, and he win them games. If, and it's if. You can say if now because it's a future if. If it was a fifth, we all be drunk, Hell, if was my uncle or whatever they used to say, if my aunt had balls, he'd be my uncle. Yeah, that bullshit. Yeah. So it would start. But Dallas would still pull that motherfucker out the field and insert Dak motherfucking Prescott back in now against the Lions and shit, and he gonna have to shine. See, I think Dallas is in a good situation here because when Dak comes back, Dak can't bullshit no more. Because he's gonna come back. They're not gonna bench him. It's just not gonna happen. He's in his 6th year in his career. He's getting paid big money. So they gotta ride with him. All right. But the good thing, something Dallas had done in 2016 might have got a Super Bowl if they went on and let Romo get his job back that year. They probably would have won a Super Bowl that year because Romo would have played his ass off to keep his job. Even though Romo was a good quarterback, but it might have elevated Romo to being great. See? But Dallas didn't do that in 2016. But this year, this is what they should do. If they beat the Rams, Cooper Rush starts against the Eagles. If they lose to the Rams, and they know, now here's the key. They can lose, but is Dak ready to play? Don't rush him on the damn field. If he ain't ready to goddamn play, you still put Cooper Rush out there against them damn Eagles because you fuck around and beat them. And you still got your split. I just told you what would make it interesting and make people think and where the controversy would start if his numbers elevate. All right? Because what he's doing now, this pedestrian shit, you know what I'm saying, which is, but he's making plays in key spots. But when you look at the numbers, you're not going to be flattered with it. But we don't give a fuck about that. That was winning football games. But your competition level is supposed to elevate. All right? So, you're playing the champs and you're going to play your division opponent. So your competition has been elevated. So your game's going to have to elevate. Because there's a couple of mistakes you made if you play them, they ain't giving me them calls. All right, so you can't do that. Yeah, you threw 2 picks yesterday. We're gonna be real now, but them were penalties. They were legitimate goddamn penalties though, and the ball was going where it was penalized, where the guy picked it off too. So yeah, so you all right. You all right. So it don't count. You straight. And then after you got to work. So now you're gonna have to goddamn come out this motherfucker and you're gonna have to goddamn put the ball in the end zone. And field goals and shit you coming out with to start the game off, you're not gonna be able to do that with the Rams. You're not gonna be able to do that with the Eagles. That'll get you that I don't give a damn. So you're gonna have to get them points, and you're gonna have to get them points. Your competition is elevated. This is what I call your mini playoff here, actually. Show that you playoff ready. Mini playoff, because them 2 teams are gonna be in the playoffs regardless. Eagles gonna be in the playoffs regardless. If Dallas win the business, Eagles gonna be in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter because their schedule's trash. Okay, so they're gonna be in the playoffs, and Rams most likely is gonna be in the playoffs. This is where you got to get the Dallas right now in the NFC. They 0-1 against playoff team because we know Tampa Bay is gonna figure that shit out and they're gonna win the South. Okay, I know ain't nobody over there believing the hype that anything in the South can do anything. You're not fucking with Atlanta. Who gives a fuck about Carolina? And it is a clusterfuck and a dumpster fire in New Orleans. They back with the plastic bag, with the paper bags over there with the ain'ts, man. They back over there with that bullshit. They back over there with it. So we're not into that. So stop it. And Green Bay is just going to pretty much, Minnesota is competition, but at the end of the day, Minnesota loses bullshit football games. Okay, they're careless over there. They're gonna fuck. All right, they can't beat Dallas. They couldn't beat Dallas in the COVID Cowboys. They're not fucking with this defense. They couldn't even beat that damn Cowboys last year. They're not fucking with us. So Minnesota done. So we already know that them some bitches over there in Green Bay is going to win the door. So stop it. So now Dallas has got these people on the schedule. They lost Tampa Bay. They got the Eagles on the schedule. And they got the Rams and Green Bay on the schedule. You got to go 500 against that shit. You know what I'm saying? Actually, not really. Well, yeah, you need to have a record on that. But beat the Rams, you got Eagles come back, so you be fine. So yeah, you just need to be even with that shit, nigga. And you really need to goddamn be get a winning record against them. You beat the Bengals. Ain't really nobody in the South nobody believes in. We play that division. But we got Tennessee. Okay. Got the Colts, the Texans, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right. That's blame, that's what we got left on the schedule. After the Rams, all we got left is the NFC North, the AFC South, and the division. That's it. After the Rams. We've already played champion. So, I ain't really trying to hit. I'm just keeping it real and keeping 100. That's when Dallas is going to show that they're ready to compete for something real. And they're going to have that nigga named Dak, that negative folk nigga on the field. All right? Unless. Now, I'm going to tell you what happened. Now, let's say this. One more scenario. If Cooper Rush go out there and go 2-0, and then Dak fuck around, get a concussion, get any kind of injury up in the next 2-3 games, after he come back, he done. And Cooper Rush come back on the field, and they start and they start winning again, or they start going, Dak can't get back on the field no more. He done. We out there motherfucking 2023 if he do. He can't get hurt again, but I believe he ain't gonna get hurt again because he know damn well that is somebody hot on your ass that can play. All right, probably not up to your level, but they can dumb the damn playbook down. Now let's get into what Dallas need to do and what Dallas got to do to get to the next level with Dak Prescott. What you doing with this Cooper Rush? Well, you running the ball when you getting your 29 or 30 rush attempt. That need to be in the goddamn playbook with Dak. You might just attack a little bit more on first down. You just might be a little aggressive on first down. You might be a little aggressive on, and you run the ball, he's a 2nd and 2 or something, you might be aggressive. Then, third down, it's third down, he got to throw anyway. You just might be a little more aggressive, but you still find a way to incorporate those 30 touches. Take the heat off that nigga. Quit asking that motherfucker to do it all because he can't do it all. When Dallas was able to run the ball, his best year in Dallas is his first year because they ran the ball and he made plays off that. And he still was able to come back in some games. He was still able to make plays and shit like that. And then you look back and say, yeah, Dak did it. And then you look at the stats down. Well, Dallas ran the ball for down 120, 140 yards. Oh, okay. That's a recipe for success in Dallas. That is your history. If Dallas ran the ball, I don't give a fuck. If you true to who y'all and you be yourself, that's how you win. I'm not with this fly by night. This year we want to be a run game. Next year we want to be a passing team. Now does happen where you might use your running back, something like that. Then you're gonna have to goddamn me go there. At least let that happen where you lose running backs, or running backs get injured or some shit. Then you have no choice but to do that. But not when you got motherfuckers in the backfield ready to fucking go and you doing it. That's bullshit. Can't respect it. Don't not like that type of football. All right. You got an identity, be your identity. All right. Because you ain't got, because there's only a few quarterbacks that can go out there and throw the ball 40 times a week and get you to a Super Bowl. So it's only 2 or 3 in the league in the era. And they ain't like they won a whole lot of Super Bowl neither. Aaron Rodgers only won 1 with that shit. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is a dope ass running game behind the motherfucker we think he'd be. How many Super Bowl think that motherfucker would have won? Holmes, he had a running back and then he runs Super Bowl. If Kareem Hunt hadn't got fucked up in the game, they would have won. Shit, they probably would have won. They probably had 2. They have 1 more Super Bowl, at least. And yeah. Now the Rams, they made it without it, But if you got the running game, if you got the quarterback behind that motherfucker, you got a good running game. Ain't got to have a great running back. Got a good running game where they can go get them yards. That's what Dallas got to do. They got to run the ball. 29 attempts, still got points on the board. So that's what they got to do when they get Dak back. Is the rushes is gonna come every week. We're gonna run the ball, and then we're gonna goddamn get the ball down the field. Cause you see what they're doing. Dallas is trying to get it vertically down the field now, right? They're not bullshitting with the see. Let me tell you something. When you're trying to throw all the time, you got to goddamn me mix the throws up. When you run that motherfucker, you ain't got to mix no throws up. You go for the throat with the passing game, which is the true definition of Air Coryell, by the way. Strong side of running game, weak side passing game. What that mean? We run that ball on that motherfucking right side, and we run that play action and throw that motherfucker to the weak side, to the opposite side, and getting home runs, 20-yard deep ends, which is dig routes, 20-yard deep outs. You can run 30-yard dig routes. Shit, you can run seams. You know what I'm saying, with the tight ends and slot receivers. You can also run the mother 7 and 9s. Your quick slant game gonna be there. Your skinny post game gonna be there. All your games gonna be there. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna force the defense up, and now the whole field is your play. See, I was like, running game is conservative. Running games are set up, motherfucker. You understand? You niggas know nothing about football. Running games are set up at the pro game. Either you gonna goddamn me, and then if you fuck up, another thing is the best way to hit home runs is when motherfuckers run up in the box, because if that motherfucker run to the wrong side or he picked the wrong hole, he'll knock his own guy out the bitch and goddamn them home runs hit. Then if you get caught with them goddamn me too high, two safeties, you get your ass caught in that motherfucking man on too deep bullshit and split that goddamn safeties. I done seen shit. Zeke done that. Boy, he do that. He don't do it no more. But that run game real. And you run for 100 and goddamn 79. I'm talking about with the running game. Not really the quarterback. Quarterback might get 30 yards out the shit, But when the goddamn running game is for the majority of the year, and then you're gonna have them games where it might not get you that much 70 yards, but because of the attempts, they have to respect that you do it. It still set up your goddamn passing game. That's when Traeger used to have 300 yards and all that bullshit. That's when Traeger win the Super Bowl and had that goddamn had that big game, because the Buffalo Bills didn't want Emmett to do shit. Emmett and him still get his, but they was trying to step Emmett early, and that's when he started hitting Novacek and goddamn me Urban. And that passing game is still hell. And they still run that passing game today. So that ain't no prehistoric game. Shit. So shit. Yeah. So that's what it's about, man. And that's football. For the Dallas Cowboys, that's what they need to do. Don't give a fuck about what other teams do. They can run that spread shit all they want to over there in goddamn Philly. They can run that spread shit all over there and goddamn wherever the fuck they run it. It ain't gonna work here. We don't have the personnel for it. Dak ain't we ain't got no goddamn 4-3 or 4-4 quarterback that can goddamn me run like that. We don't have that kind of guy. So we got to pray to the personnel. That's football. You cater to the personnel. Offensive line, running backs, route running receivers, good tight ends, and go get it done. And at the end of the day, to be honest, that's the people 100. I know everybody talking about Amari Cooper. Dallas wasn't supposed to give him away, and they dumped it for salary. They're in the same place they was last year when they had Amari Cooper, 3-1. So this is be 100. If Dallas wasn't gonna win, I mean, y'all didn't predict Dallas win no Super Bowl with that nigga. Let's just be real. We had Amari Cooper, y'all wouldn't be pumping up no goddamn Super Bowl for Dallas with that nigga. So shit, it is what it is. Now what Dallas gotta do is prove that they don't need him. By getting in the 30s and getting in the 30 business with this offense. That's what you got to do with some top opponents. All right, so that's what you're gonna have to do, and y'all be all right in the game. Y'all be all right in the game, man. Before I close the show down, I'm not anti Cooper Rush. I'm just, and damn, I don't believe, I ain't seen enough from him to tell me that he need to take Dak's spot, you know what I'm saying? Because they ain't asked him to do a lot like to do Dak. But I don't give a fuck about these last couple of games because I knew Dallas should beat these opponents. So it ain't that. The if game was the Bengal game. And after they won that game, I said, okay, I came here and told you they need to win the next two. Expectations change. You gotta win these next two. Because you beat the Bengals, you desperately need to beat the goddamn Giants and the goddamn Redskins. Now, you want to raise the expectations again. What you gonna do this week? What you gonna do this week? All right. Let me talk about this defense. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Dallas Cowboy defense. Y'all gotta stop the run, motherfucker. All right. I'm not with the shit y'all doing in the first half with the run game, man. Y'all gotta quit letting these whole ass runners leak on y'all, man. Y'all be letting these runners leak, man. Y'all can't be letting these people leak this run on, because you're gonna run the teams, man, that they ain't gonna stop running. So, You got to shut that run shit down. They got to clean that up. You know what I'm saying? They got to clean that up. And they need to clean it up. They need to clean it up this week. They're going to try. You know McVay going to try to run, man. You know he's going to try to run. So he can set up his home runs and shit. Because he runs the Air Courier offense, by the way. So he going to be trying to set up them cheap shots and shit. You know, and trying to goddamn put Anthony Brown in a compromised position and shit like he was yesterday. All right. So with his bullshit, because that little old motherfucker shit should have been picked. That one play he gave up to that nigga, he picking in the backfield. He got to stop that shit, man. Cover the man. Quit worrying about what get quarterback ain't finna run shit, get nothing. Shit. So y'all stop that, man. Y'all stop that over there. So they got to stop the run, man. You know, let them guys get 100 yards rushing. You know, they end up finishing, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, they got 100 yards rushing. They end up finishing like with 125, something like that. So you ain't giving them more than 20 in the second half. Still ain't good for the statistics. You know what I'm saying? And so stop the run, man. So y'all can goddamn peel your ears back and get quarterback. You know, screen game is going to be a lot. So they got to be smart on the screen game a little bit. Because they're going to try to screen them to death. You already know Eagles going to try to screen Dallas to death. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to have to kind of be in a little bit, you know, knowing outside guys can go get it. But the inside guys got to be controlling a little bit. All right. Y'all got to control yourself a little bit. But, yeah, you know, I got to clean up some shit. You know, you didn't cost you number 7 points, 100 points. You know, 100 yards only cost you 7. So I'll give you that. It only cost you 7. You know. So that's all it cost you. But we don't want that shit against better opponents because they'll mix that shit up on you, and they'll put 25 yards of running in one drive and pimp you and get 7. Come back in next quarter, get another 25, 30 yards on it. You know, we don't want that. We want you to shut that shit down. And y'all can do it because when y'all let somebody get going, you know, seems like Dallas will shut the run down and they let a motherfucker get a run. You know, sneak a run on. And then and the run do damage too. And then they'll come back and shut it down. Nah, man, quality opponents, you can't do that shit, man. Because when you play a quality opponent, they're gonna milk that shit, man. They're gonna milk that shit and try to wear your heads out. So you ain't shit in the second half. So you gonna have to shut that run down early. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because we know you're gonna shut it down late. So they shut it down early and shut it down in the first, get it in the third, and get it in the fourth. Because whatever you Dallas, you goddamn it come out, let the motherfucker run in the first quarter, and then you let them run in the third. Can't be doing that shit, man. That shit to get you cold against quality opponent. That can run the ball. Have them opening night. You know what I'm saying? And you let them motherfuckers get a little simple run, and then they was running. You stop their ass from scoring a whole lot of points. But you letting them flip field position. That's what's gonna happen to you. You know. So y'all gotta shut that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Shut that run game bullshit, get that run down. So if y'all think y'all giving up like 90. You know what I'm saying? So you need to make that shit by the end of the year, man. No more than about 90 average, really. Because your ass already up over. Then you don't give up a damn near about shit, 400 yards of goddamn. You don't get 400 yards rushing already. So you niggas, man, gonna have to goddamn come on with it, man, and get some 60s and some 40s are coming up in here. So you need to go on down here, man. Hope these whole ass motherfuckers like 40 yards rushing. And then next week, you need to hold them hoes to 100. You know what I'm saying? So you hold, yeah. So you got no opponent you playing. So you need to hold them to 100, period, which is the Eagles. All right. So, yeah, they got to shut that run game down on that. Pass rush doing good. Ain't no argue about the pass rush. The pressures ain't no arguing now. You know what I'm saying? I know that people been talking about Mark Paulson ain't done anything. So, yeah, he got to get past them, taking him on. He's still a young player. All right, so which is good about it, he's going through these problems now, and they still winning because other people around him is only getting half, and they getting man one-on-one coverage, and they beating that shit. All right, so you know what they're gonna have to get now for that shit to really kind of change is that the other guys is going to start getting back there and knocking balls out and knocking quarterbacks out. Then they'll stop that shit. They're going to start trying to play everything in the man in. Other guys like the Gilmores, the Armstrongs, the motherfucking Laws and the Sams and the Fullers, you know, and the Fowlers. Yeah, them niggas. Yeah, they start knocking balls out, knocking quarterbacks on their heads and shit. And Anthony Barrs and them niggas and Wilsons start coming and knocking your fucking quarterback on his ass. Your ass is gonna get smart, and y'all gonna then the interceptions gonna come. Because the key to a team, when you see a team get a lot of sacks, they don't want to throw it because that means it's coverage. When the motherfucking coverage is, the coverage leads to picks, pressure leads to picks, coverage leads to sacks, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? So you see a nigga holding the ball, he gets sacked. Like motherfucking me against the Giants, he running around. No, he's running because he had no choice. He's not running because he want to. And he ain't scored no touchdown on us like he did the other niggas last week, yesterday. That nigga right here, that's on the opposite side of Biscuit mustard. And he ended up having like 140 yards. That motherfucker on the throw like 170 yards. He holds 300 yards offense. They ain't do shit. They ain't shit in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers throwing for 300 yards passing and shit, 400 yards passing. So nah, I ain't shit in the NFL. So we try to get that run game down. You know what I'm saying? Get that run game down, Dallas. And that'll elevate your ass up in the overall defensive board. And then your ass start being the top 5 defense for real. The scoring defense, you probably number 5 today. You only gave up 10. So I say you came up 3 spots. And when I look it up tomorrow, and you looking up today, don't mean shit. Because you got 2 top motherfuckers, 10 defenses playing tonight. And me looking up that shit today. I look it up tomorrow. And I come back late in the week and do another goddamn show. So that is what it is, man. You know, that is what it is with them Cowboys. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is. Yeah. Oh. As I close, man, I'm done with the Cowboy coverage, man. I told you pretty much what they need to do. Told you pretty much how only way it can be a controversy. What Cooper got to do. He got to go over there and put up fantastic numbers in the next 2 weeks. Told you what's wrong with Dallas. Dallas got defense. Has got to stop the goddamn run game because they finna get into some shit where it's finna get bad. They don't shut that run game down. They get fucking ran out the fucking building in 2 weeks. And then the next thing they need to do, and the next thing they need to motherfucking do, you know what I'm saying? Secondary, I ain't worried about them. I already gave you an opinion on Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown got to quit picking in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas want to talk about Snead over there. I don't get hype off one game performances. Okay, I need motherfucking me, because he's a new slot corner for a couple weeks, so he going to come. Calvin Joseph been bullshitting over there. Safety play has been it's been good. Safety play has been very good. I gotta give safety play credit, man. Woodson, you know, and Malik Hooker, they doing very well. Wilson and goddamn Malik Hooker doing very well. We're getting Curse back that week. I knew Curse wasn't coming back. They were showing him over the hopscotching with the goddamn band. Y'all niggas getting excited behind that shit. I don't get excited off seeing the nigga first do something. You know, Dallas ain't bringing nobody back until they can do it. And then what else they say they're gonna do? Yeah. Well, let me finish, you know, with the bullshit that I, you know, with the bullshit, with the women in sports, commentating sports. Let me finish this off. One more rant and we gone. And we gonna get on up out of here, you know. And you know, the end rant for the day. You know, I know it's been a lot, you know what I'm saying, of women in the space, you know, co-signing a lot of the bullshit that ESPN got going on, you know, with the Malika Andrews situation, you know. Rachel Nichols, I did a show about Rachel Nichols. I mean, I don't have no problem with Rachel Nichols. And I'm going to kind of touch on that because I don't know what's up with you niggas, man, you know. And what ended up happening is we got to be realistic. It's going to all tie into the pro-black situation, too. So I'm going to twine all that in this. You know, I don't think Dr. Martin Luther King Malcolm X. I don't think Marcus Garvey. I don't think Mark Vesey. I don't think John Henry Clark, Dr. Khaled was fighting for us to get a Maria Taylor to kick a white person off a job. I don't think that's what they was fighting for. They was fighting for you to build institutions of your own. So I'm not hearing motherfuckers want to talk, this historical context and want to throw in the great leaders and shit and throw in the shit that black women done went through and throw in the shit. Everything the black woman has went through, she went through it with the black man, also the black man in historical context. You was enslaved like that nigga was enslaved. Back breaking and all that shit, all that bullshit that I don't want to get into as far as that shit. Where the black woman thinks she's separate from the black man, you'll never be separate from the black man. There ain't nothing but a hustle by racism, white supremacy. Ain't nothing but a confusion. They nothing but a diversion. Muck! Thinking that you higher than the black man. You're a double minority, so they get a double tax break for your ass. That's it. You're a double minority. Guess who else is a double minority? A Mexican woman is a double minority. What else is a double minority? An Asian woman is a double minority, nigga. You ain't special, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? What I mean, you ain't special. You're not you're special when you're special when you accept the greatness of your blackness. That's when you're special. That's when you're somebody. Black woman is special when she awakens the black genius that's in a black child. That's when you're great. How many, not going on here on shows and talk about how you done got the bag off some sexual entertainment value, right? Or how you got the bag because you can commentate. Because some white man done went over there and told some redheaded white girl, yeah, you gotta come up off that spot because we gotta get it. We gotta get this person the spot, and that redheaded white girl be like, "No, I want this." I'm sorry, you gotta come off the spot, and then she reneges and don't come off the spot. Then she done coming off her whole job though. You know what I'm saying? And what are we fighting for, man? That ain't what the ancestors fought for. They ain't fought for no just for you to get a job or just get a better seat at the white man's table. That ain't what they fought for. That ain't what they fought for. Now, if you're really trying to get a seat, you trying to get a political seat. The question I would ask, Maria Taylor getting a job at Football Night in America, I'm talking about for the way you niggas talking. Shouldn't even be media. What that does for the plight of black folks. Where that take us? No goddamn where, man. It's just good for her. No diss to her. Malika Andrews. Okay. What are you doing? Coming on somebody's show and trying to check a black man on his platform, and he got to come tell you need to back your ass up. What does that do for the plight of black people? It doesn't put us in a positive light. First of all, you didn't know everything anyway. You knew the least of all the motherfuckers that you was talking to. Stephen A is an NBA insider. Do not forget that he's an NBA insider. Because he hosts First Take doesn't mean he ain't inside the NBA no more. He always let you know that. So he knows things that he got sources to know things that he wouldn't even tell you, wouldn't even tell Malika Andrews. So let's stop the bullshit. We come on here and guys do content and they talking about, you know, you know what I'm saying, and what's going on in the streets and shit. That's relevant shit because we got to deal with human beings every day. You know, but me sitting up in here, that's goddamn me. You know, that's why I touched on how I touched on it. I always touch on the political point of view. Cause I ain't kicking ha for none of them hoes. I don't know them. I don't have to protect and provide for them. So I'm not kicking ha for no bitch that I ain't goddamn me got no motherfucking me. That I'm gonna kick in ha. I'm kicking ha with mine. Hey, you talking about? Not finna sit up here and be no. You do something good and it's contributing to the plight and to the society of black plight, then we're gonna give you a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing something, you pay it to a negative light, I'm coming at you. You know. And I don't want and main thing I want women to go sit down some goddamn where. There's too many niggas we need to be chin checking and bank hang bouncing their head off the ground on. Instead of worrying about what you women on, because the women ain't gonna check them. That's why I try to stick on my shit, which is the sports world. That's why I attack the sports world, because I already know politics is gonna filter right into it. So I'm gonna be able to make my opinion about all this shit anyway. And that's really the problem in today's society. You know, you don't want this. You know, woman said, well, marriage ain't a business. Marriage is business. It's a spiritual business. What I do is I talk mainstream to you niggas. I'm be throwing the spirituality in there because that's individualism. Why you think I don't throw it? I might talk about what I'm on. So you talk spirit, you gotta talk on your own and what it do for you and why it make you better than what it do for you. Can't talk for everybody else. You gotta be an individual. Yeah. They even tell you gotta have an individual relationship with God, the creator, or spirit inspiring that you praise. I was an individual anyway. So I don't like to get on platforms and start talking spiritual with you niggas because, you know, it's individual any goddamn. It's individual anyway. So it's on what you on. And that's all it's about. But from cats, you know what I'm saying, picking sides, you know what I'm saying? Who's on the right side of the game? You know what I'm saying? Who's getting fucked over? Who's getting fucked over, man? You know, nobody got fucked over in that situation. Rachel Nichols got 75% of her money from ESPN in a settlement, at least. Sit her ass down a year, now she over there at fucking Showtime getting checked. Maria Taylor is over there at goddamn Football Night in America, NBC Network, getting paid. Only person looking like a fucking fool right now is Malika Taylor. That's Malika Andrews, my bad. Malika Andrews. Everybody else eating. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, ain't missed a meal. Malika Andrews ain't missing a meal neither. So it's bigger problems. You know what I'm saying? We can touch on them and we can keep it moving. You won't hear no more from me about this situation. I don't give a fuck what they do. They're gonna do something different. You know what I'm saying? Malika Andrews is gonna do some fucked up shit. She's gonna do some more fucked up shit. Because the NBA season's been to start. Imba and Duka is done. You know what I'm saying? As far as the Celtics is concerned. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, the only reason they suspended him so because they fired him, he can go get a job because the NBA, they will hire a new coach in mid-season. They do that all the time. That's a non-complete game clause they own. That's what they doing. So they don't compete against them. That's all that's about. They'll fire him June 30th because they didn't want him to go compete with them right now. Next year they won't care. They don't know who the fuck the people is. They got rumors. It's all speculation and rumors. We ain't gonna never know. So there's no reason to talk about that story anymore because you can't get no truth out the story. So it makes you look bad as a streamer because you're a journalist, right? If you want to stream and you want to talk, you're a low level journalist. So you gotta have what you call integrity. So you don't want to put out innuendo and conjecture and bullshit out here. Every bad reflection on what you got going on. Now, some of you motherfuckers like to make money off that bullshit. I'm not one of them niggas. Do not want to make money. Do not want to make money off smut. I'm not a smut peddler. I don't peddle smut. Period. I just talk about what the fuck I see, and what the fuck I know, and what's going on. And if it is, hold on. Yeah, I'm good. These smut peddlers, I don't do smut peddling, so that ain't my thing. But as I close today, man, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. And at the end of it all this stuff does is the pro-blacks, which is Dr. Umar's and some of these guys, they just take it and spin it in the way to get some money. That's all. You know what I'm saying? To get you an outrage on it and get you emotional behind it. All you gotta do is sit back and think and look at what does this do? Because you work for individuals. The majority of us are people in America, and black people in America work for a company. You got rules and regulations you gotta follow. Rules and regulations you gotta follow. Some of y'all get away with a little slick shit. Some people do not. Some people know they don't get involved in that kind of stuff because they know the consequences of getting involved in that kind of stuff at the end of the damn day. So what I do is ESPN is no different than Walmart. ESPN is really no different than any company that you associate with or get a check from or whoever. They're no different. They're a company. They're a goddamn company. So we looking at the employees bickering, but ESPN get to skate on by. That's why they created. That's why they created that situation with Rachel Nichols and Andrews, because they knew that you was gonna take the eye off of them because the New York Times put the eyes on them originally. So they had to run a switcheroo so that you can put the eyes on employees. When it first started out. Now the Malika Andrews situation is really all Malika Andrews. Because Malika, she got a little cachet where she could call in on the show or whatever. you know what I'm saying, and chime in or whatever they want to. Because they do, hey, we got to look at Andrew. She want to chime in, you know. Now, what could now? ESPN could have shut that shit down, but they're not. No, ain't nobody act no fool. You're supposed to have what they call journalism free, you know, a little free license. So you could, they want you to make your opinion a little bit on there, but not going too far. So it's got to be on the mainstream of like, you know, sexual deviancy, all kind of things like that. You anti that, they don't have a problem with that. Especially heterosexual deviancy, oh, they don't have no problem with that. You can talk about down that all day. Understand the narrative they paint, you know? So we got to be smart about what we're looking at and what we're seeing. It's got to be prominent people that's around them, you know. It's prominent people that's got to be around them, you know. Like Stephen A. even said he gonna chill out that's going in on certain individuals and shit, but he'll go in on the Cowboy shit like that, on NT shit like that. He'll go in on that. But he said he raising up all Kyrie Irving, you know. Well, yeah, you do what you do. I don't give a fuck go in on them or not. Shit, ain't my problem. But it's based off really the social issues. That's why I say you can't be going in on them no more. Because at the end of the day, that makes it look bad in the black dynamic, man. We don't want to be goddamn airing our dirty laundry. I'm talking about that's mainstream. We know we have dirty laundry on YouTube all day, but you don't want to be airing that dirty laundry out like that, man. You know, like that. It's not a good look, you know. Now, if it's about some serious shit, you know, ain't nothing reason to go get ignorant because some motherfucker want to be reckless with his phallus, man. And it used to be goddamn me, you know, when I ain't gonna get ignorant on no shit like that. That's that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, that image, we'll never erase that image anyway. Us as being Pup Mandingo, that we can't do nothing about that. So we'll never win that fight over the white. If you're trying to erase that image from white folks and all that, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. So shit, hell, you know. So that ain't happening. You know, as long as Eminem Doka shut the fuck up, don't say shit. He good. He already done what he done. He ain't got nothing to say. Why say I ain't got no further comment? No, motherfucker, you don't have anything else to say. Nigga, you ain't got shit to say. What you gonna say? You know, I ain't getting into it. You know what I'm saying? Talking about his personal situation over there with his wife or his partner, his significant other. Ain't my business. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Whatever the fuck she do, she do. She stay, she stay. She go, she go. She got the right to make her choice on that shit. Like you got the right to make a choice on your relationship that you in, or if you want to be in a goddamn relationship. So that's it. That's all I got to say today, man. This has been the Prince Pierre 9.5 live show, man. You know, we gonna always do what we supposed to motherfucking do. You know what I'm saying? We did a little bit what we do, you know, Cowboys, you know what I'm saying, game day recap show presented by the game show, man. You know, we're gonna always come with that, man. Anybody that come through, man, like, share, and subscribe this goddamn cast, man. Quit hating on us. Man, every time we come on, it's the motherfucking right time. You know that. And I'm just gonna be me. We always on the G code. We keep it 100 in the game. Hey, man, you already know it's the game show, man. I'm the game show host, man. The Butt Nigga Truth Show, man. We don't give a damn about it. You know, we G1, we A1 in the goddamn game, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, it's the afternoon and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know, man. We are the most ignorantest game show. You know, hey, man. Hey, man. The games we love, the games we play, the game we know is what we talk about here at the game show, man. You know what I'm talking about? Absolutely, man. You know, y'all guys appreciate for business Gameville, Texas, man, home of the game show. Hey, man, we all about the fair use doctrine. You know, boom. Every time we use fair use around here, man, it is for entertainment purposes only. You know, probably for education purposes only. But for entertainment and education purposes only, I add education onto that bitch. You know, I saw something. I add education onto that motherfucker here when I get off. You know, Hey, man, we just doing right by this motherfucker, man. We ain't hating on no goddamn body, man. You know, we just do right by it, man. We try to put out positive public content, man. We just want to let everybody know, yeah, I'm always fly. I'm always representing something on me, man. You know, I'm always representing this game, you know, playing homage to the greatness every single day. Or I'm just going to be flying some old school shit. Or I'm just going to be on some athletic shit, man. You know, has to be back on my head in a little bit. And it has to be back here when I get in my studio. I ain't going to be in the truck. I don't feel like rocking hat right now. You know, I've been chilling. We good in the game, man. We doing right. Man, we just, you know, we only love, man, you know, hey man, we only love people that love the game, man. We don't give a fuck, man. They love the game show. They love, you know, they got love for Pete, you know what I'm saying? Which is Prince Pierre, you know. And you know, you don't love me, I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I ain't got no time for it. But we ain't hating though. But we gotta always close, man, with the song, man, for the haters. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got to close for the haters, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the love in the game, but we always close for the haters, you know. And, man, it's the game show, baby. You know, it's the game show, baby. So we're going to let y'all people go. And one thing we ain't anti-women over here, boy. We anti-bitch every single day, nigga. What that mean, man, the bitch ain't shit, man. But the woman, the real woman, she cool in the game. She doing what she supposed to be doing. But we ain't with that bitch shit, man. We don't want no part of that shit over here. You know what I'm saying? We don't want none of that biting on the game, hating on the motherfucker, doing all that old hoe ass shit, co-signing debauchery and fuckery, co-signing all kind of shit, same as a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, when we talking about bitches, all bitches ain't women, man. We're talking about hoe ass niggas too. We ain't co-signing you niggas neither in the game. We don't fuck with you. We don't want no part of you. We don't want you around here. You ain't never got to come over to the game show. You ain't got to watch me. I don't want no hoe ass nigga watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? I do not want no hoe ass niggas over here watching my goddamn content. It ain't for you, nigga. You ain't finna goddamn comprehend it and you ain't gonna respect it. So get your hoe ass on. So that's it, man. And I ain't gonna have to say that never goddamn again. But there's some things I'm gonna say in my face on the motherfucking platform. I ain't gonna say no. So we're gonna get out of here. Fuck the haters, nigga. I'm talking about.
See you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you, and fuck her too. Said I was better, still be better. Now ain't that some shit? And although there's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. Fuck you. I'm sorry, I can't afford a Ferrari, but that don't mean I can't get you there. I guess he's an Xbox, and I'm more Atari. But the way you play your game ain't fair. I picture the fool that falls in love with you. Oh, she's gold. Well, just don't you know? Ooh, I've got some news for you. Yeah, go on and tell your little boy. See you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you, and fuck her too. Said I was better, still be better. Now ain't that some shit? And although there's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. Fuck you. Now I know I had to borrow, begging, stealing, lie, cheat, trying to keep you, trying to please ya. Just being in love with your ass ain't cheap. Now I picture the fool that falls in love with you. Oh, she's gold. Well, just don't you know? Ooh, I've got some news for you. Ooh, I really hate your ass right now. See you right now, down with the girl I know, and I'm like, fuck you. I guess the change in my head wasn't
show. And I fuck you and I fuck you.
Said I was better, still be better. No, ain't that some shit? And although that's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. Fuck you. Now, baby, why I hurt me so bad? So bad. I tried to tell my mama, but she told me this is one for your dad. Yeah, she did. And I was like, why, lady? I love you. I still love you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I like fuck you and fuck her too. Said I was better, still be better. No, ain't that some shit? And although that's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. Fuck you.